Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hellsbell, hello. Um, my regular viewers will know that this isn't my usual backdrop, and Rob is currently decorating the hallway, which is a really difficult place to avoid. So, because it's kind of quite open plan downstairs. So I've kind of set this up in the downstairs bedroom, bathroom, kind of ensuite guest area really. And it's not ideal, but it's the best I can do right now. And I wanted to come on today, amongst other things. I mean, I hope you're all well and all of that. I do. It's been a frantically busy weekend. I've had a lot of family come down, and there's a bit of illness in the family, so it's all quite challenging at the moment, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, I have got a really good deal from Esdeer, who are the company that still I'm bewildered that they want to work with me. And it's a bit of a marmite. Some people love it, some people hate it. And I'll be honest and say there's some bits I really love and there's some bits I'm not so sure of. And some bits that if I lived a different life would be perfect. And if I was still in London or Surrey, I would definitely jump at a lot of these clothes. But the things I've got today all look very nice on the hangers. I haven't tried them on, and that's what I'm going to do for you today. But I've got some really good, Cyber Monday. I mean, Black Friday, a lot of people say, oh, it's a big con and everything, but I got some really good discounted things on Friday, including my turkey in Costco. They had £30 off the turkey crowns, which I always buy the crowns, I don't buy a whole turkey. And they were really high quality. And so I bought two, and they should have cost me £104, and they cost me £44 for the two. So I was very happy about that, plus some other bits and pieces that I was going to buy anyway. So if it's something that you were going, oh, got something in my eye. If it's something that you were going to buy anyway, and you kind of monitored the price, then happy days. And similarly, this is a good Cyber Monday deal. So I've got 20% off orders over £99. It says dollars, but I think they just convert it to pounds, I'm not sure. 25% off orders over £199 and 35% off orders over £299. Now I know that's kind of, that's a lot of money. I'm not going to pretend it isn't. But equally, if it's for something like a coat that you're going to have for years and years, I do believe that it pays to buy quality. So I think I've got 2 dresses and 4 coats to show you. And I have got a definite favourite in the coats, but I might tell you, I might not tell you. It might be obvious when I try them on. You know what I'm like, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So it's getting frantic now, isn't it? I can't believe it's the 1st of December on Friday. So I'll be getting together the bits and bobs. I've mentioned it before that I do this North Pole party for the children. And I usually just do it on the first Friday in December. And this year it's luckily the 1st of December, so that's perfect. And so I change it up each year, but I basically give them their favourite dinner, which at the moment is what we call chicken fajitas, and it's just really wraps with chicken and salad, and they kind of make their own, and they love that. So that's what I'll be doing for them. And I will do a dessert, which I haven't properly organised yet, but I think I'm going to do a pavlova because it looks like snow. It's all a bit tenuous, but they love it. And I'll be giving them their advent calendars, and this year I have bought them each a Lego advent calendar, which again I got on the Costco website, and it was a good deal cheaper than anywhere else. And I've bought them both an outfit to wear for the Christmas season, because they have like a disco at school and stuff like that. And I might have bought them a couple of other bits. I bought them some biscuits and things, some little Christmassy bits, and I might add to that this week. But I don't go mad, but I've always bought them an advent calendar, and I've always bought them something to wear, but it seems daft to give them that on Christmas Eve. Now they're that bit older, they have got some little parties and things to go to. So I've got the silver jeans, which I showed in the HelloFresh video, which you know, a lot of people chose not to watch that, and that's fine. I totally understand that. I love HelloFresh, so, you know, I love the opportunity to show it, but I understand if it's not your cup of tea. Anyway, I'll stop prattling on and I will get on with this haul in my cubby haul. It's a small space, but I'm hoping I can make it work. So yeah, bear with me and I will get changed into the first dress. Now this first dress I love. It's so unusual. It's this knitted fabric. All the links will be in the description box. And it's kind of got this certain rib here style. And then it's got the fine ribbing down here and this slash neck, which is very nice, I think. It lends itself to nice necklace. And then it's like bell-shaped sleeve and then bell-shaped dress with these stripes. I think it's rather smart, actually. I'm sorry it's not as light as it could be in here, but I am working under a difficult situation. But I really love it. I think this is ideal. You could wear this to anything, couldn't you? You could wear it to a cocktail party. You could wear it for lunch. I think it's quite flattering. It's very easy to wear. It's very comfortable. It's got the grey, the royal blue grey, and then I think that's a very, very dark navy, which is why it's harder to see in the light. But very, very comfortable. It's polyester, so that means it's washable. It won't crease. It's a very, very easy dress, and one that I think it's kind of timeless too, isn't it? You know, it hasn't got a time frame really, because this is just a classic dress. I think you could have easily seen somebody wearing this 10 years ago as you would in 10 years time. So for me, it's a winner. I hope you agree. As I say, this isn't particularly out there, is it? I just think it's very elegant, very smart. The sleeves are a really nice length. I mean, that could do with a bit of steaming, I'm not going to lie. They've all come out of their packets. But it's a nice length. It comes here, so it doesn't interfere with anything. This is a great Christmas Day dress, actually, because it's got plenty of room for improvement. Anyway, that's dress number one. I really, really like it, I have to say. I've got it on with some platform ankle boots, but you could just as easily wear this with, you know, elegant stilettos or flat shoes, whatever is your preference. But yeah, I give that a big thumbs up. So this dress is more the style that we've got used to with Estier. It's got this lovely, what's this called again, this collar? Is it a trophy collar where it's got the V and then the little collar here, which I rather like. It's ribbed fabric. And then, do you know what? I won't lie to you. When we got this off the hanger, not off the hanger, when I showed my girls this on the hanger, I said, this won't go near me. And Katie tried it on. She's a 12. And it looked fine on her, but it was too big here. So if you do order this, don't panic when you see it arrive, because it looks about this big off the hanger, which is always nice, isn't it? Other than that thing, you know, when you see something and it's this big and you think, oh, that's so huge, it'd be far too big for me, and then it just barely fits. You know, it's that whole psychological thing, isn't it? Anyway, I popped some pearls on with it. I'll be covering the jewellery in another video. Saulmanir, his new range that I'm sharing with him. And this has got the insets, you know, the mesh, very hard to see, but it's got the mesh inset over a kind of matte satin fabric. So you've got the knitwear and then the matte satin with the mesh inset. So it's kind of surprising. So from the top half, it looks very much like a regular boring dress, I suppose, just bog standard. And then as I step away, you see it's anything but bog standard. It's just below my knee, so I think this is a good length. It's very comfortable, very easy to wear, quite flattering. I think gives you a waist, possibly even if you haven't got one. And yeah, it's nicely fitted. So I think this is a cute dress, and I don't say that about many things. The ribbing, can you see? It's very hard to show you. The ribbing goes all the way down, so there's no waistband. It's just kind of grown on. And then I believe that these insets are called Godet insets, if you want to be technical. But they're just triangular insets into the skirt to give it that flared look. So I think this is a lovely dress for any occasion, really. You know, you could dress it up. You could equally wear it with kind of chunky boots and look quite, you know, contemporary. So I like this one too. It's a winner. I'm really pleased. This is, I'm going to be honest, the first time that I've had two dresses that I would be torn into which one to choose, because I like them both very much. Again, I've got it on with the black tights and the ankle boots, but you could equally wear this, yeah, up or down. So that's dress number 2. Now I'm just switching on to coats. So I'll just go and, well, I'll pop one of those. I think most of them will go over this, but I'll have a look and see. I really like this coat. This is, look at this, it's so unusual. It's got the plissé pleated fabric. It's down-filled coat, so it will keep you very, very warm. And the other detail I love is this zip. This like rubber zip. So it's kind of cool. I've got to try and do this up. It's not easy. It's got the thing, you know, where you can unzip the zip from the bottom too. So if you're getting into a car or something and you don't want to put too much strain on the zip, I might spontaneously combust. It's quite mild today. Very cold weekend. And then you can see it's got the waist here. But I just love this fabric. I've never seen a coat like this, kind of coat like this before. And it's got no elasticated rib here. It just is elasticated kind of invisibly. So yeah, it's got pockets. Isn't that smart? And you know, I'm a size 18, and sometimes these kind of puffer coats are enlarging, but this one isn't. I don't think, anyway. I'll judge it better on the video. But I mean, very rarely would you do this up. Now, it also came with this scarf, which in this country I can't imagine ever being cold enough to use, but it does give you that extra kind of detail if you want it on the coat, and it's all part of it. So this is going to be in my wardrobe very happily. It's a good length too, below my knees, and I think it looks good. That's what I think. You'll tell me, I know, if you don't agree. So yeah, very smart indeed. I'll be wearing this when I go to that party that's coming up. I'll show you what I'm hoping to wear. I haven't tried it on yet, so hopefully, and I'll pop this over the top because I think it looks shishi, whatever that means. I don't know. We found out that I've got loads of expressions that aren't in the English language normally. I've just made them up. I think shishi is, isn't it? I think that's fairly bog standard. Anyway, I'll try the next coat on. Now, this is much more of a dress coat. It's a wool mix. I'll put the links down below so you can check everything out. It's not lined, and well, my sleeves have all rocked up, so it's kind of fighting with my sleeves a little bit because it's not lined. I can't get that down. Anyway, I give you the idea. It's quite close fitting for me. I think this is an XXL. I'm an 18. The sizes do come up small, so always get the biggest, err on the side of caution. But it's got a lovely, elegant line to it, doesn't it? it's just on my knee, so it's just above. It's got this lovely curved front here, and this little narrow leather belt, which looks rather elegant. So yeah, it's a very, very smart coat. Very kind of nipped in. I don't think I own a coat as fitted as this, in truth. So it is very smart. And, you know, let's face it, you don't often wear a coat all done up, do you? It's done up with poppers. So it's quite easy in that regard. It's got one inside and one outside. Nice and firm. And so that's it, unbuttoned, you can see. As I say, all the links will be down below, and so you can check them out for yourselves and see what you think. So yeah, 2 more. Now this is obviously much more casual. This is a short down jacket. What a beautiful colour blue. It's kind of really puffy, if you know what I mean. But I think it's lovely. It's got the tie cords at the bottom, so you can you know, bring it in if you wanted it more blusal. But obviously I'm wearing it with a silly dress, but over trousers going for a walk, or actually over a more casual dress, this would look really cool. Instead of, you know, a biker jacket which doesn't have a lot of warmth to it, I think this could look really nice. I love the colour. It's a great fit, again, size 18. It's got kind of a drop shoulder, and the great thing about these is that they go so small, because they are down. I think this one's down. Oh, and the other thing is they've got the responsible down standard certification, so they're not forcibly obtained. So that's always good to know, isn't it? But you know, they go down to virtually nothing. So if you're traveling, you know, that's a lot of warmth in not a lot of space. You could easily squeeze that into a vacuum bag, or, you know, a carry-on bag, without it sort of impinging on your luggage. So yeah, it's just above my backside, if you're looking to see. But I love the colour of it. I'm not sure what other colours they did actually, but naturally I chose the blue. So yeah, so there's one more to show you, and then I'll wrap up. Now this final coat is a beautiful fabric. It's like how can I put it? It's almost got like a hair to it. Don't know what that means, but it's not flat. Can you see? It's kind of got yeah, it's like a kind of a smooth fur, for want of a better expression. Now it's just a relatively short coat. It's just to there. The pockets are stitched up. I haven't undone those. It's very unusual in as much as the belt goes through and then goes through your waist and not the back of the coat. So the coat has got this rather lovely kind of A-line effect, but you get this neat front to it. Now, if I bought this coat, well, what I will do, because it is my coat now, I will put a little loop inside to kind of catch the belt, because when you undo it, it just drops down. So that means you're kind of trying to find it. It's got this very unusual, you know, this is the design stuff, isn't it? It's got this inverted pleat going down to this stitching that goes all the way up, which is rather lovely, and very different, and sets it apart. It's just got a simple popper fastening, and as I say, the loop. Look great with a pair of black trousers, or I mean, it doesn't go ideally with this dress, but I am under restricted circumstances here with everything that's going on. So it's a beautiful colour. It is a kind of a, I'd call it a greige really. It's not lined, and I can't even work it out because there's no kind of edge to the fabric. It kind of goes all the way back on itself. It's very unusual. It's, you see, you know, normally you would get like a lining. It's like a double-sided fabric. It's very, very unusual. I should imagine it was quite expensive fabric, saying that. So yeah, that's the last coat. The sleeves are a little bit long, I'm not going to lie to you. But given what this fabric is like, I think you could very easily fold those back and just catch it. I think I must have short arms. Short legs. I guess I've got short legs. It would figure that I've got short arms, wouldn't it? I don't know how you mean. I mean, you know, it's not a problem. I'd rather have long legs and short arms. But, you know, I'm glad to have what I've got. So, yeah. It's different, isn't it? And very smart, I think, as I say, with a pair of nice straight black trousers and maybe a black polo neck or a white shirt. I think this would look. The dog's doodahs. It was quite creased because it came, you know, in quite a small parcel, but it didn't take anything to steam it out. So yeah, so that is all of the Estia haul. As I say, 20% off orders over 99. I think it's dollars or pounds, I'm not sure, but it'll come up on the till. It's a Helen 20, Helen 25 for 25% off 199, and Helen 35 for 35% off orders over 299. So I'm going to hurriedly get this up for you so that you can take advantage of this amazing discount. And I think 2 is my next video. I've slotted this in before my 2 videos, so 2 at Sainsbury's will be my next video, and hopefully I'll be back to my haul and it'll be a lot easier. So I'll see you really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.